Hey y'all, Chris here, aka Roofotris, and today we're going back to Maxfield Pyrite Mine from my trip to Utah a couple weeks ago. We're gonna have a little part 2 where this time I hike a little further up the mountain. I never make it to the top, though I kept thinking I was almost there. But I also found some more pretty awesome crystals. Like, let's go ahead and take a look at this one a little closer. Sneak peek. This came out from being mostly cleaned. Still got some rust and gunk on it. We might put it in the iron out for a little longer of a bath, but I just wanted to show y'all. Stick around and check out when I find this one. Look at that little rainbow in there. Oh my gosh. I came back up to Maxfield Pyrite Mine for a minute, met some people just down the hill. So hey, if y'all end up following my channel, hey, you're right down there right now. Flip this around, and I just found this one. It's nothing super exciting, but it's got a whole bunch of little points right there. And this is what it came off of. I broke that open and it's got 2 little vugs inside of it. Leave that right here for someone else to find. I'm gonna keep this one and get going up this hill, maybe go a little further than normal. Keep it short today and see if we find any good ones. Look at this one I just broke open. That's a good one. All right, finally, I've been walking around for 5 minutes without finding anything. I just spotted 2 things. This one here. Oh, not very exciting, just kidding. Dang. From the side, that looked pretty cool. But the other one definitely is, because I spotted that, and I see a point in it. Whoa. Oh, that's a great piece. Yes. Oh, look at that. There's a double terminated point right there. Tons of little points. Oh, we got a winner. Oh, heck yes. This is crystals on every side. Winner, winner, chicken dinner? I don't know why I started saying that. I've never said that. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but every few videos I keep showing some of the spiders that I encounter, and I notice every once in a while my subscription numbers drop by 1 or 2 after a video. I wonder if it's because of the spiders. Oh, never made it to the mine before. That keeps going back down in there. We're not going in though. I don't do that. I don't do that. Nope. Not alone and without equipment, that's for sure. Keep on keeping on. And some exciting news, you can now use code RRR when you're at the checkout at High Tech Diamond. And that code is good on everything but machines, gift cards, and repairs. So if you're getting new accessories or anything, use that code. That might be the top. I don't know that there's anything else above here. Huh. I didn't realize this was the top of the mine. Thought it went up a lot higher. I didn't bring my sifting tool, or my sifter, whatever, classifier. Oh hey, it's me, doing one of those voiceover things from the future. The whole mine is just covered in this stuff. These ore rocks, you can see the shine there. It's full of galena and lead and all sorts of things. Probably some silver too, but I only wanted to take home a couple pieces of really cool galena, and that's not what I was after. Honestly, there was no method to my madness today. I just went around poking random holes in the tailings piles, hoping to find some big crystals. And I think pretty much all of my good crystal finds were just sitting on the surface, washed off by the recent rains. Sure hope there's no ticks. I think there's another mine. I see it right up there. Sure looks different than the rest. Ooh, look at that. Little crystal bug. Woo! It's high elevation. My body's not used to this anymore. I need to take a break. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. And then we'll continue. These are strange. Some little bugs there. What is that layer? It's got druzy. Old druzy right there. Let's see if we can break this one open right here along that seam. Oh, maybe it's feldspar. Do you see that flat face flash there? Huh. Funky. Well, I'm gonna make my way down the mountain and head out. Didn't find much today, but I just wanted to come back up and get a chance to come higher up the mine and say that I made it to the top. Which I didn't make it to the top, but I made it to where the mine entrance is. The trail just keeps going up and up and up. And I went up further than this and turned around, but I didn't see anything exciting up there. And I'm getting hungry. I think it's time for me to go get lunch. And do a little reveal at the end. Show you guys the couple that I found today. Maybe look at a few of the ones I found the other day again as well. And we will see y'all next time. Enjoy this little walk down the mountain. There's the mine again. So right after that, I got back down to where those other people were that I had met that day, and I stuck around and talked to them for just a little while, and then got back down to the car, went out to my mom's house, and got cleaning some stuff up. So let's go check them out. All right. So this and this is a lot of what I just got from my dad's house in his cabin out in... And on my way home, I stopped at Maxfield Pyrite Mine again and picked up all of these. What are these, you might ask? Let's take a closer look. Because they're amazing crystal points. They make you want to sing out loud. Did I just really do that? Yeah, I did. But it's because they're so beautiful. All right, I'm a little shaky. I just had a long drive. Just ate a little bit of a lunch. Been on the road and hiking for hours today. Check this one out. Look at those. Oh my gosh, look at that point in there. 2 points there. 2 points there. 2-pointer. Lots of hidden points all throughout it. This might be one to soak in acid. Look at that. There's a broken point just clinging to the surface. Just a tiny broken point. All right, what else did I find today? So that's those two. And that one. This is that same one after some iron out. So stick around and check these out at the end. This one had some little points. I mean, all these ones I picked up today, I did because they had some form of points or something interesting going on. It's got those little ones in there, little cave. Really wish I'd brought my tripod. This one was pretty cool. Bunch of very compact crystals. Okay. What else do we got here? Ooh, why did I grab this one? Oh, because it's got pyrite cubes in it. Grab that one for the pyrite. All right, let me figure out something like a tripod here, and we'll go over the rest of those ones. Problem solved. This board and rock is going to be how I hold my phone, and you're just gonna rest right there. Oh, a little wobbly, but you know what? Now it's perfect. Now we can just, oop, let me make it so it's not teetering. It was right on the edge. Oh, this one's the galena. I was like, why did I grab this one? Because it's galena. Look at that. Like an alien metal. That one's got a bunch of little crystals in there, all dirty. That one might clean up nice. So here I ended up muting it because there was a lot of background noise. You could hear it building up there, and it's going to come in again in just a second here. So just be warned. Ooh, this one's fun. Look at that. That point. Oh, that's not even a point. What? What do you call that shape? It's like a pyramid from there. Trapezoid. Trapezoidal. No, is that the wrong number of sides? What is that? All right, so I think I actually figured this piece out, and it's gotta be calcite. I messaged someone who's more familiar with the area, person who I met up with in the first video, not Pierce, but the guy who was not on camera. And I had broken this top piece off. And initially I had dropped some vinegar on it and did not see a reaction, so I didn't think it was calcite and was trying to figure out what else it could be. But then I dropped this whole piece in some vinegar and it bubbled up pretty good. And I pulled it out and rinsed it off real quick. And it, you know, it survived. It's got plenty of cool little crystals on there still. But yeah, now I'm pretty sure this is a calcite. And that crystal on it right there is pretty sweet. It's got some little yellow inclusion in there. Not sure what it is, but it's pretty cool. Oh, this is gonna be a good specimen. That one might go on my display. We got quite a few to clean here today. Couple little points in this one. Interesting. Just a chunk of crystals together there. All right, last two of this. Actually, I've got one more surprise. It's got some nice points in it. This one might need a little acid bath. Oh no, it might not actually show enough in there. I just thought maybe that side would clean up nice. Might not be worth an acid bath. That one's got some hidden points buried in it. Oh yeah, look at all those ones too. Sweet. Well, I hope my new friends I met up there today came away as good or better than I did. Saw them up there sifting for some pyrite and stuff. And let's show you what else I got. This big one, which I'll show you in just a moment. But I also grabbed a little bit of pyrite on my way out and a few pieces of that galena. Look at that. Don't mind the airplane. That stuff's so cool. I like the squared little metal bits. It's like an alien alloy. What's this one? Oh, this one just had a wee little point in it. And some chunks of pyrite, little quartz point. We'll clean all these up real quick. Not much pyrite today. I just grabbed a few pieces I saw on the ground while I was walking out. I was not sifting for the pyrite like last time. But, okay, let's get to this one and then we'll clean it up. This is the grand finale for today. It's got some nice points in it. It's got some galena. It's heavy. Heavy, heavy. Like, I can't believe how heavy this thing is, even for its size. Like, it's a chonker. There's a chonker with some little crystal-y bits. So, we're gonna clean it up. And see how it looks. See if any of that washes off. I'm really hoping it does, but I don't have the highest hopes. Let's see. All right, we just washed a few up here, and we're gonna take a quick gander to see how they cleaned up. This is that big one that I said is pretty worthless. You can see there it's got galena, it's got the quartz, it's got all sorts of stuff going on in it, really heavy mineralization. There's some funky little, I almost wanted to call it petroidal, but it's not. weird little spongy mass of limestone, it looks like. Oh, we got some pyrite over here. Look at the pyrite. So you got pyrite, galena, quartz, some sort of sulfurs, I think, giving it the color. Some irons and sulfurs, maybe. I'm not totally sure. That is a heavy mineralized rock, though. Got some dirty stuff in there. That one cleaned out a little bit. Oh, it's another long video, I know, but it's just about over. This here's the finale, and we're gonna take a little look at these crystals after this one gets an iron out bath. Like, you already saw it in the beginning, but let's check it out now. Okay, so a few things to look at and talk about here. Obviously this one being just like the coolest one that I found. That piece is super awesome. So then we have this one, which was a mystery at first, but I dropped it in some vinegar and it bubbled like crazy. So this was that top piece that was back here I popped off. I put it in some iron out at first and saw like nothing happen. So I let it soak in iron out overnight. And it cleaned up pretty well. But then I dropped it in some vinegar for a sec. Bubbled like crazy. I pulled it out and rinsed it off. But this one was pretty cool. You can see the inclusions in that crystal. All the little black dots, but then there's something in the middle of it that's kind of yellowish. Not sure what that could be. Yeah, interesting little calcite piece. Might try and clean this up more, but I just want to preserve these crystals. If it is calcite, you know, I'm not going to clean it with vinegar, obviously. So I'll be a little more careful with this one than I was with this other piece, because it actually dissolved a lot of the crystal off of it pretty quick. I think leaving it in the iron out overnight too probably took some off. Actually still perfectly good crystals on there, look at those. So maybe the iron out doesn't hurt the calcite? I'm brand new to using iron out, so maybe some of you are screaming like, duh, obviously. And I'm over here like, I don't know. I'm experimenting with this. So, here's another one I found earlier in this video. There's a little flashback to it. It's got a whole bunch of little points right there. And now here it is, a bit cleaned up. I soaked it in some iron out. This one did not have as long as the big piece. But look how interesting. It's like all crystal. It's all just layers of tightly packed crystals, all of it. The whole rock. Just a big old crystal sandwich. Try and get some little macro shots here. Isn't that crazy? That's the bottom of it. Look at that, just tiny little crystals. Some great pieces definitely come out of Maxfield. It's not the best place ever, but you look around and clean the pieces up and you get some pretty cool stuff out of there. So this was another little one. I only put it in the iron out overnight, and it did not remove a ton of color. So the iron out didn't do a ton to that one. But if you remember this one from last year, this was the really big one. Just had the crazy big crystals on it. But I was worried about putting it in iron out or acid because of this side that looks like yummy fried chicken. Yummy. Take a little bite of that fried chicken. Except it really hurt your teeth. Anyway, I was worried about it messing with the matrix, so I broke off just a little piece. I actually think from like right here. I broke off a chunk of it and put a couple of little fragments that keep falling off, like that one just fell off. So it's pretty fragile, but I put one of the chunks in iron out last night, and like it had one little crystal on it. But it seemed to hold up, and it seems like the skeleton of it is solid enough to survive the iron out, which means in a future video, we might go ahead and see this thing cleaned up, and look, all this matrix on the bottom is actually quartz. So this whole thing might clean up real nice. But that'll have to be a separate video. As for today, I thank y'all for watching. I'll leave you with these beauties. And just imagine that one cleaned up to look like that one. Sweet stuff. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks.